I can't do that because it doesn't look as good. Hold on. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you again for joining us on a beautiful Saturday night pregame with your boys, Chris McGraw. How are we doing, baby? Just you and me got the whole goddamn couch mess up.
I don't know how this is working out.
You look great today. How you doing? How you feeling?
You got the Three Stooges on the couch right now.
You got the McGraw brothers out here. Oh, let me get a little like.
Yeah, show the feet off for the people. Let them know what you're working with.
You know what? Let's start this off right. Thank you again for joining us here on a beautiful Saturday night. And the best city in the whole goddamn entire universe, the city of Chicago.
The city of angels.
We are having a beautiful, the weather out here is amazing. 70 degrees.
Yeah, it finally cooled down a little bit.
A little bit of a breeze. Just tremendous. Cannot ask for anything better. And so what I wanted to go into is, I was looking at the YouTube kind of stuff. We're at like 227 subscribers. Thank you to.
Oh, yeah, man. We're rolling, baby. We only need 750 more.
Nope, they keep dropping it. YouTube has dropped it to 500.
Oh, YouTube, you're doing us a favor. We're almost halfway there. You're halfway there.
Huge favor. We would literally get 50 cents.
I mean, YouTube apparently dropped the policies. You can swear within like the first 5 seconds of a video now. Well, they knew.
There are certain words you cannot say, which I agree with.
I'm sure there's certain words, but like swear, I'm pretty sure most swear words you can probably get away with now, which is great.
Yep. So whatever. I mean, but here's the thing. If you want to make money on YouTube, you either have to be a guy who goes out in the woods and digs ditches in snow, or you have to be kid-friendly. And if you want to be really popular, be a guy who's in the woods digging houses out of snow and be kid-friendly.
Nah. Pass.
Yep.
I don't have any of that because then you wouldn't be able to drink on this and that.
Oh yeah, there's this. Oh, and I finally got the iced tea. This is the original. This is the best right here.
The lemonade iced tea.
Oh, tremendous, boys. I had an Arnold the golf beer when I was doing wedding cards. What's the can is like black and white. It's usually got mice on it, and it's.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
And I had that beer. It was pretty expired, but it was pretty good. Can't complain.
Nice.
And it was so we didn't have any alcohol yesterday. Not doing alcohol on Fridays because of the running. And today, so I got that vibe of the first beer, like, oh baby, life is good. And I needed it. I'm not gonna lie to you. 5 o'clock. If there was a Coors Light anywhere near me, it would have been done.
Yeah, I don't think I really was aching for it like you were.
I know that's alcoholism. But I need this not stress, but like it. You know, we just working so much. Not a lot of free time.
No free time.
And alcohol is not. It's not. Shouldn't be that pressure release. I get that. I 100% get that. But goddamn, does it work, boys? And so I enjoy it.
That's fair. That's fair.
Probably should get this gallon of water off here. Looking like I'm drinking a jug of what have the kids used to do, Chris?
The Borgs?
Yeah, the Borgs. Oh damn! How do you remember that? It's beyond me.
I don't know. It used to stand for something. Let's see if I can find out what that means.
Yeah. What is it? Bottle of.
It's like something with like raging or something.
Bottle of raging alcohol, Patrick. Bora. That's Bora. Bora. Pepsi might be getting close to as many podcasts as Joe's been on at this point.
Joe's only been on one for August, right?
Poor Joe. Got the vid maybe potentially.
Oh, get out! Really?
No, I think it's just there's a cold going around and he caught it and.
Oh, it's a blackout rage gallon.
Jesus Christ, blackout rage gallon.
Yeah.
Listen, it's been a long time now. There's been a multiple brownouts in 25. But I haven't blacked out probably in quite some time. So
yeah, that's true.
Blessed to be.
There's Joe. So Joe's got the cold. Yeah. So Joe, if we do the podcast next Saturday, won't be making it probably because he's going to the Lumineers concert.
Yep. Which we can decide if we want to maybe do a Friday cast because we want to probably get to Lindsay's at a reasonable time.
True.
So something to think about. You don't have to.
But it depends on who's all playing on Saturday too. You may not want to see anybody besides the one guy on Saturday.
That's fair. Hopefully we get the guy we want to Fisher to play.
Yeah, hey, Ark, get off your asses, drop a schedule.
Yeah, because he has to play if he's got a Friday.
Unless he's crazy and does a Saturday night thing and then does it Sunday night set there.
Which is possible. Maybe he's coming in Saturday, does his night, goes to bed, and then does his show at the end of.
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't have to be. It's not like you can do a 3 o'clock show and then sleep all day and then get up for a 10 o'clock show on Sunday night.
Would be sick. So Fisher at Arc. We're excited next week.
But actually, I think
we could also do a podcast from Lindsay's balcony.
True. Yeah, but would you really want to lug all this down there?
Probably not.
Yeah.
Probably
The other thing I'm thinking is I think he does have a set in Vegas. I'm not sure if it's Sunday or that Monday because it's Labor Day weekend.
Oh, that makes sense.
So yeah, he may. It depends.
You want to go out to Vegas and see it? Probably cheaper than what
a pool
Brady
party. I mean,
hey,
don't throw me with a good time.
All right, Chris. To start the podcast off, we usually talk about last week. Last week was you know what? It's just perfect actually. We'll do that and then we'll get into the gift. Last week we went to Broken Barrel. I honestly we have some of the best meals there. Like food was great, but I mean just conversation, drinking, everybody who shows up, catching up. Like we haven't seen Brian in a minute. We hadn't seen Mike in a minute. It was really
Danny
good.
Hamilton was there.
The star of the evening. We haven't seen Danny in forever.
Had not.
Awesome. And then we tried to keep it light, so then we were walking around. It's raining. We're missing the rain. It was just a wonderful night.
Yeah.
But what was a little bit of a damper on that night was the UFC 319.
Oh, that main event was just. I mean,
you know, I'm sorry. The card was great up until the main event.
To be fair, you got 2 spinning back elbow finishes in a row. Yeah, back to back. So you couldn't be upset with that. But that main event was just like no, like and they knew, like you knew going into it. As soon as you got like in the first round, the guy took the guy down. After like 12 seconds, you're like, this is just gonna be 5 rounds of this.
And so I mean, the internet is ablaze with the opinions of the fight. Like he was so good, he was so dominant. The referees were wrong for standing it up. And then I've heard others say that and like I forget what's the guy who won what's his name again? I'm sorry, I'm blanking on it right now.
Oh, Kazmat Chimichev.
Yeah. He was insanely dominant. There's no taking away from
that.
Oh,
yeah, no. His takedown and whatnot. But, I mean, there was...
So he was fighting. So his plan... Like, it looks like his plan was to... or forehead to chest or chest to chest the entire... So, which limit... Because then... So that limits the ability to get away from it, but it eliminates your ability to throw significant strikes. So it made it very easy for DDP to put his head on his chest and not take significant strikes. And there were not a lot of significant strikes. In the last round when he started throwing the elbows, that if he would have done that in the first round, it would have been game over.
Yeah, I mean, he was he was throwing a bunch of strikes, and I think he set the record for strikes thrown. But I mean, like you look at him, and it wasn't like any like power behind it. He was just throwing. Yeah.
Because he did not get his chest to chest off, so he was like, and so it was, it was a terrible. Like from a viewer's perspective, not. I get it if you're old school and you like that kind of stuff, but I'm used to like. Honestly, in my opinion, it was a terrible fight. It was so boring.
Yeah, no.
You get him in a crucifix three times.
I mean, yeah, and like the crucifix used to be like a death sentence.
Oh, death sentence.
Yeah, you got somebody in a crucifix, you were done. Like you were gonna put him out. Like
how the hell are you getting out of that?
Yeah, you can't defend. You can't get out of it. Now it's just like
you got no way to defend himself. All you have to do is start landing the elbows in the face, and that's going to be called.
Yeah, immediately.
15 seconds in.
Yeah, he didn't. Yeah, and he didn't do anything.
He could have won that fight a minute into the first round.
Could have, and he didn't do anything with it. Like, and it was like almost watching like a Jake Shields fight, where Jake Shields would take you down, and then he would like do just enough
to ride you.
But like
he
throw
was
some
never
punches.
in. It was never in. He never had like super like mount control. Like he had full mount control and still was not able to put him out.
No, yeah, I mean, but like Jake Shields would like I just remember him just like. He would have like side control.
That's what I'm saying. It was never, but you were never in super danger. Like the crucifix is.
Well, I mean, like
immediate danger.
Like, yeah, but like you have to get to side control to get the crucifix.
Yeah, but I mean, Jake Shield would get to side and just sit.
No, yeah, exactly. That's what he would never. He would never make that. He would never try that opportunity. He mostly. I don't even think he tried for submissions. I know he could.
Even if the other thing is when you're in crucifix, you can do the like whatever the one arm like submit like you could do that. Didn't even try any of that.
No, I mean like he didn't try a straight arm bar. He didn't try anything. He just
Yeah, and here's the other thing: there's no one going to beat. Like, who's going to beat that?
You're just the problem is you either get somebody who's just as good as a wrestler as him and forces him to stand up, or the other thing is like you get a guy who's comfortable on his back. That's like Damian Maia, who was really good in jiu-jitsu and could submit you from his back. And you get those.
That's the middleweight, right?
Yeah,
that division's dead for as long as he wants to be there.
Well, it's just like kind of like the heavyweight division. It's like you can never get like.
Well, yeah, that's a whole nother story. John Jones, like.
Well, no, but I mean, like that division just seems like anytime they get like somebody that's there, it's like one dominant person for like a while. They never have like a decent heavyweight division.
Yeah. Oh no, not at all. Yeah, they have it like. I mean, they had Brock Lesnar for a hot minute. That was a fun time. Like when they have it good.
Oh, when they had
it's great.
Well, yeah, they had a great time. They had a great when they had like Nogueira, Frank Mir, Brock Lesnar, Randy Couture. And then it was decent when you got Derek Lewis. You had Kane, or what's his name? Not Kane. Cyril Gane.
Yeah, Cyril Gane.
You had what's the guy? Curtis Blades, who was okay.
Yeah, he's had a lot of fights, but he was never. He
was up there in like the top 5, but I mean that top 5 wasn't the greatest top 5 anyway. Who else? I mean, Andre Arlovsky was there for a while.
What's his name? Ngannou.
Yeah.
Ngannou. Whatever happened? This is what happens. Like this is the power of the UFC. You don't hear nothing about Ngannou.
No, he went to like the professional fight league, but they didn't have a heavyweight division, so he was like their first heavyweight. I think he's had one fight there, and he's tried boxing. Like I think he like, and the crazy thing is like, I don't see why a lot more of these guys who are like pretty good with their hands don't go into boxing. You get a better payday.
Yeah, especially with the UFC just getting like a $6 billion deal. Like you better start asking for some more money, baby.
You get a $6 million deal, but you're stuck. None of it goes to fighters, and then they lost out on all those endorsement deals. Bring back the Condom Depot, the little ringside corner posters, the guys with Condom Depot on the back of their trunks. Bring it back.
The UFC has to unionize if they want any type of control. You have to unionize.
They've been telling that Dana White shuts that down every single time. Like anytime. And that's what I think. What is it like WWE? They tried doing that like with wrestling. You
got to get the big boys in there. You got to get.
I know, and those big guys are making the big bucks, and they don't care.
Yep, exactly. Well, you would make more money if you unionized. Like they should see that. Like see what Jake Paul's doing. Like whatever you think about Jake Paul, he's made money hand over fist doing his own thing and not sitting behind a promotion.
Yeah,
UFC. You guys got to understand. You're the talent. There's no talent. UFC ain't shit. And I get it now. Like your payday is great, so you don't care as much. You go and unionize, your payday is going to be 10 times better. Look at what the MLB, NBA, and the NFL do.
All those player unions they're no joke, man.
You make a ton of freaking money, and you got guarantees. You got retirement benefits. You got healthcare benefits. It's dumb to not even think. Now, I'm not saying unions work in every industry.
No,
I'm saying in the sports industry where owners are making insane amounts of money off you.
If it wasn't for you, they wouldn't have no money. Yeah.
And I get when like the problem, like Steph Curry talks about this. Like he thinks that players should be able to should have ownership, in teams. Like they should be able to be given ownership, like interest. So like he should have had ownership interest. He thinks he could have potentially had ownership interest in the Warriors. Like that could have been a part of one of his deals. And then he gets to grow with the NBA, where his salary, he's got a great salary. He's not complaining about salary, but he doesn't get to grow his popularity that's growing this game, that's making these teams that much richer. He doesn't get to grow with that. He just gets his set.
I could see like looking at figuring out some way of kind of incentivizing, maybe not so much an interest in a team, but figure out. And maybe that's the only way you can really.
It was a weird idea. I'm not saying it's right or wrong because I think that you're right. That's kind of hard.
Yeah, I think that's a hard thing, but like figuring out a way where you can incentivize these guys, where like, hey, we're building the league, we should get like something or whatnot.
Yeah, no, and I think I know that people love live, like the live events and stuff. For me, UFC is I love it, but I just miss the old times. So maybe that's just the get off my lawn.
Well, I think the problem. I don't know if it's the get off the lawn thing. I think there may be more of an issue nowadays where back when we were first really into it and watching it, it wasn't as saturated as now. Where
that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
there's so many fights going on. There's so much going on. Like you don't even know who's in these divisions anymore. Like you could have named like the top 10 in each division back in like the early 2010s, late 2000s, early 2010s. Could have probably named at least the top 5 contenders in each division.
Oh yeah,
now
easy.
It's like, now it's so saturated that you just can't like keep up with anything. You miss like 2 weeks and you're like, what? Who the hell is this guy?
I was having a hard time recalling Francis Ngannou, and I loved it. We saw him twice.
But I mean, that's the thing. That's the other thing is like you don't see like some of these guys fall off for like 6 to 8 months because they get hurt, and you're like, whatever happened to this guy?
Okay, so we'll side. So but it was an awesome night. It was truly a wonderful night. Catching up with the guys. Sometimes guys who are in their 30s, sometimes you just need some of those nights where it's just a chill night and just catching up and talking smack and having a beer, having a chicken wing. Seeing other dudes beat the shit out of each other. Going to a cocktail bar that was definitely just the couples bar and being 9 guys deep. And getting kicked out. And then going to, the Tapster. I know it was weird and it was overpriced. I absolutely loved it. I liked everything outside the fact that they ran out of Coors Light within like the first 3 minutes that we were there. We put them out of Coors Light Pepsi. And then I also didn't really like the fact that the tipping was weird. Mm-hmm. Tipping's kind of that's an American thing right now. Is the tipping is that was where I was going. The tipping's like if you didn't want to tip, you had to hand the card back to them, and then feel like an asshole. Yeah, but and then like you could tip like it's 18, 20, and 22, and it's like I'm like I'll give him $18, but like 18%. Yeah, that's what I did too. It was like $3. Yeah, I get that that's not much money, but like literally, ladies and gentlemen, you go there, you get a card, you push it, and you pour your own beer. Yeah, and you put your glass in a spot, and then you take that little tray. Put it in the dishwasher, and that's it. You don't get any, we didn't get any special service. The guy gave us a card, and that was it. We had free reign of what we wanted to do. Like, you pour your own beer, which I'm fine with. I like the idea of pouring my own beer. All right. Maybe they get the Apple readers or the little reader things so you don't have to get a card from these people, and you just go in there and beep. Oh, yeah, that would be great. But no, it was a good time. And then tonight, plans are up in the air still. Chris and I are working through it. I'm not going to get him started on it. Okay. I got a question for you, Chris. I was listening to one of our favorite podcasts. The Joe Rogan Experience. No, Tuesdays with Mark Norman and Joe List. Mark Norman's a good guy, Pat. And they talked about Forrest Gump and the scene between the mother and the principal. Oh, okay. All right, so I'm going to play that for you. Oh, you're going to play me the clip? Yep. Vacation. Your mama sure care about your schooling, boy. Your mama sure does care about your schooling, son. You don't say much, do you? Okay. Who do you think is making the noises? Who have you, in your opinion, who did you thought for years have thought that, like whoever it was, who did you think it was? Oh, I thought it was a mixture of both. I thought like the mom started off and then it was him at the end, the guy. I always thought it was the mom. Oh, really? Joe List is adamant it's the principal. And I always thought Forrest was not mocking, but like insinuating his mom. And I had no idea. It blew my mind that it could potentially be the principal. I never thought it was the principal. Yeah, I think it's to be honest, I think it's a mixture of both. I think the mom's at the beginning of that, but at the end, when he comes out, like right before he comes out, that's him. It's the principal for sure. This is why I was hoping to have Pat on here, so maybe we'll bring up Pat next week because Pat's not here. But I wanted to see what his thoughts were. I always thought Pat thought it was the mom too. Maybe I didn't give it as much thought as I should have, but I truly always thought it was mom.
That's a great clip.
Oh, it's a great. Mom love Joy Education.
And that kid's response, so good.
Oh, it's tremendous. Okay, let's get into last week's news. Start this week off, Chris.
Oh boy, Pierre's favorite part.
We're gonna have National Guard in this city soon enough.
Oh, National Guard for what?
Trump he's calling it a win in D.C. Here's the other great thing. People, I love it. We're so divided. Some people say, like when people give statistics of like, hey, crime is down in D.C.
Yep.
But no one wants to hear that. Like, oh, crime is down.
Yeah, they were talking about it before, like he deployed. Like they said that, like year over year from like 2022 or something, crime had gone down by like X percent. I want to say I'm talking on my ass on this percentage, but I thought it was like somewhere in the 20s, like 26, 22, 26, something like that. I could very easily be wrong, but I thought that's at least what I saw.
And so but this is just like, again, he's doing these things. There's a certain reason he's doing these things. One is he's trying to everything he's doing is pointed because he's trying to create a buzz and a stir that takes away from the Epstein stuff. As people continue to ask for Epstein, he's pushing to do things that are going to take away from that.
Yeah, he's trying to draw. Yeah, I get it.
Draw attention from others.
Yeah, it's what everybody tries to do.
But now he's like, we're killing it in D.C. We're going to Chicago next. So soon enough, that's going to be a fight though, because D.C. has a little bit of control over when he can do things like this. Chicago, I don't think he has any control to do that.
I just see,
especially with a governor.
Yeah, I see Pritzker just not like going for this at all. But I mean,
yeah,
who the hell knows?
But then again, I guess he did have the National Guard in California. So I don't know.
Yeah, that's a bigger state. You know, Illinois and Chicago. These guys may get just destroyed up here. I wouldn't. If I was in the National Guard, I wouldn't want to be deployed to Chicago.
But yeah, so that was just
between the idiot drivers up here and the people taking boxcars and ramming them into stuff and breaking it. Nah, I'd be like, if I'm the National Guard, forget this. Let them burn the city down.
And then they had in Florida, Alligator Alcatraz, like a judge said, hey, you got to stop this. You got 60 days to get everybody out of here.
Oh, a judge said that, huh?
Yeah, I don't know how that's going to go. That'll get appealed, but
I'm sure it is. Like, there's like all these things are just like wild. Like, I mean, there's like, I read something where some school in New York is being like asked to change their school mascot, and New York says they're going to pull state funding if they don't, and then the federal government's chiming in. Linda McMahon and Trump are like, yeah, if you don't leave them alone and keep it and blah blah blah. And I'm just like. And then like Gavin Newsom comes out with his making fun of J.D. Vance or something. I'm like, I'm done.
Well, you know why he's going to advance? Because hopefully, God willing, Trump doesn't try to do a third term. So he realizes he's got to go at J.D. Vance to make him look like an idiot. And that's not looking great.
It is like, I mean, it was funny for like a week when he did like the tweets and everything.
I know. I think it's still pretty funny. He's pretty spot on.
I mean, but it's just like his impersonation's good. If he had the voice, I may get more behind it. But like at this point, it's just like I'm more in tune to like watching the little South Park clip where Trump tells JD Vance to get the hell out of here and kicks him.
Oh yeah,
they're like the little fantasy island.
Oh yeah, it's hilarious.
But yeah, like I'm so sick of seeing all these things. It's like, no, I'm just done. I don't need this anymore. I hate the right. I hate the left. I hate the middle. And I mean, yeah, this used to be a country that didn't want to be under an oppressive ruler, and now you got each side trying to make it. Oh, hey, we're gonna make it. We want it our way, and it's our way or the highway. And it's like, you know, what about the?
Yeah, we used to be somewhat, not always, but there was some. But the problem is, for the last 25 years, nothing has gotten done because we get stalemates and nobody works together.
Yeah, it was what the hell? What was the Mitch McConnell Turtle Boy?
Oh yeah,
would like get bills and just hold them on his desk and never bring them up for vote. I was like, what the hell is this? Enough is enough, Pepsi. We need to just get these old farts out. Everybody who's under the age of 50, bye. Retirement. You're going to the retirement home on South Park, and that's where you belong, and that's where you're staying.
The one thing I hate that the Trump is doing is is him trying to change history at the museums. That really kind of pisses me off because that's a lot of bad stuff.
I haven't seen any of that. I keep hearing you mentioning it, so maybe I'll have to ask you one day off the podcast.
I don't think he's done anything yet on it, but he's had his guys go and look in and been like, hey, what can we do to... He thinks that America's not celebrated enough, and it's like... you know what the greatest part is? This dumb when he was president, they at the Smithsonian, they had this, like for a spot for African Americans, and he like touted it as like a great thing. So again, he's such an idiot. Whatever. I don't know if do you ever hear of the Mendez brothers in California?
Yeah, they killed their parents because they wanted the money, and they've been trying to get
they got
parole
they got access to. They now have the ability to have parole. That got changed.
Oh, that's right. That's right. They were
had
fighting
their first board meeting, and both were denied this week.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
No, yeah, I didn't think it either.
The other thing,
the family wants them out, but in my head, I'm thinking like, you can't shotgun your family to death. Like,
I'm also of the because I've read a lot. I've read a little bit about like how the human brain develops, and your brain doesn't fully develop as a human until you're like the age of like 25, 27. And they were like 19 and 17 when this happened.
Oh no, I 100% agree. But
so I mean, like, I'm not saying they should get out like right away or anything like that, but I'm saying
how long? They've probably been in. Well, they only probably been in prison for like 40 years.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I look at it as like, at some point you got to see if like they actually were like, are they showing the forgiveness? Are they somewhat rehabilitated? Because at some point, like, at the same time, it's like, do I need some guy like
in his 70s in prison? Yeah,
that was the other thing I read. I read like those little facts I send you and Joe. One of those facts is like I read is like some guy like he was up for parole. He was 9 years old. He killed somebody, and they're like, well, yeah, let's give him parole. And within like 5 days afterwards, he killed somebody again. He was 90 years old. He killed somebody after getting parole 5 days later.
Oh, jeez.
It's like,
what did he do just to get back in prison?
I don't know. There was another thing I read that in Japan, people that are in their 50s and 60s are committing small crimes, so they get sent to jail.
Oh, yeah?
I don't know why. I got to look this up. I read that, and it's why the hell would you want to be sent to jail?
Yeah, it's crazy. That's insane. But, so yeah, those boys are not getting out anytime soon. I don't know when the next, probably like, at least, I think like you get one parole hearing for like every 2 or 5 years.
I think it's like 3 years or something like that.
So they got some time. They'll be sitting in there for a little bit. It is crazy that the family wants them out. Like I don't know, but maybe that guy was just such a bad person that the family's kind of realizing, okay, maybe he wasn't. I don't know anything about the case, but
they blame their dad for being like abusive and whatnot. Yeah,
and like sexually abusive too is
but
not
like
great.
but I mean the other thing is like it seemed like they just wanted full access to money. They weren't really going to school or anything like that. So,
I don't. Did we talk? I don't remember if we talked about this last week, but the Melania Trump. I think we did. No, yeah. So they sued.
Hunter Biden. Yeah.
That was so we did talk about that, and they sent a letter to them to not to stop talking about it, a cease and desist letter. They're not supposed to talk about it, but that's not suing them for $1 billion. So what's that tell you? And then what's her face? Melania or not? Maxwell, who's in prison, and they released some of the transcripts from her trial, and she did say that she talked about Trump and Epstein in the 90s.
Okay.
Yeah. So again,
but like this is in a book, right? How do you cease and desist something that's in a book?
Yeah. No, it's silliness. There was, so I meant to talk about this last week. There was a robot Olympics. So AI, humanoid robot Olympics, and God, it was bad. It was so bad. I should show you some of the clips. It was terrible. These dudes, well, and again, I mean, it's so new. So I'm not trying to say this is so beyond and getting crazier and crazier. In probably 5 years, these robots will be better than humans. But right now, it is hilarious. Like in soccer, if one fell over, three would just fall on top of each other, and they would just kind of hump each other. It was insane.
Nice.
Trying to get up.
It sounds like Patrick over here.
When they would run the mile, they would run one of the Olympic miles. It took them 4 times a human, because they would just run, stop, fall off, or run, take a weird right, and fall
go the wrong way. Yeah.
It's so cringy. and all the robots look like the same robot. Like they all look like the one from Boston, whatever. Boston, the ones who you ever see like the dog robots? A company in Boston does it. What's it called?
Oh, no, I do not.
You've never seen the dog robots?
No, I don't think so.
And that we talked about that last week.
Yeah, you did talk about the one with
that
the
was
guy.
Hyundai who's doing that.
Oh, really?
Boston something.
Boston Beer Company?
No, Boston Robotics. Let's see if that brings anything up. Boston Dynamics. There you go. They're the one who are like they're like the big player in all the robot.
Oh, really?
Waymo out of Google just got their first approval to run their vehicles in New York City.
Well, that's cool.
Scary though, because
I've heard
all those Uber drivers, like that's a big segment of our.
Yeah, I've heard like some like crazy things about like the Waymo thing, like them just like randomly shutting down or not picking people up or stuff like that, like having issues with it.
They're not perfect, but they're not terrible.
You were the one that weren't you?
Oh yeah, when the guy was going to, and again, this is one out of like probably 100,000 rides.
When like let him out of the car or something.
Just went in a circle. One let him out. He calls. He's like, "Hey, I got to catch my flight. This thing is going." And then they're like, "Oh shit!" And they couldn't turn it off.
See that
he had to like duck dive, dodge, duck dive, dodge, duck dive. They got out and he just made his flight. But they paid him off to not make it look as bad.
Yeah, but I mean that I mean that's kind of scary in and of itself right there. Is like you get a car that malfunctions and all of a sudden you're flying 90 down the freaking highway.
Oh, dude, isn't that scary as shit?
Oh yeah, I don't know how I'd feel about that. I remember. Oh no, but that was Miguel and them said that they don't go on the highways.
No,
they got one in Phoenix when we were down there for Miguel's wedding, Pepsi, and they had to take the side streets from Scottsdale all the way to Phoenix. It took them like 2 hours to get home for like a 30-minute drive or something. It took them like 2 hours or something because they take local streets.
Insane. But again, it's gonna get better, of course.
Yeah.
But as technology grows, but right now it's not great, not terrible.
But I mean, it's cool to see them at least get tested in New York to see how they'll deal with huge traffic population.
So okay, next thing is this is kind of cool. There are new words, recent additions to major dictionaries, Chris.
Oh baby,
I'm gonna see if you know any of what these meanings.
They're probably none of them.
Okay, well this Delu, DELULU. Yo, you Delu.
Can you use it in a sentence?
Yo, you Delu, dumbass.
It must be I'm a dumbass.
Short for delusional.
Okay.
Trad wife.
I'm sorry, what?
Trad wife. Maybe like TRAD wife.
Traditional wife?
Yeah, it refers to a wife who chooses to conform to traditional gender roles.
Okay.
Nepo baby. This is not as new as I thought it would be, but yeah, you know what a Nepo baby is, right?
Yeah, they're pains in the asses.
Yeah, Nepo babies are abbreviation from nepotism. Baby, referring to a child who benefits from a famous parent's connections. Yeah. What is this one's called? Ski-be-dee-bee. I want to see what this means.
Ski-be-dee-bee?
Yeah.
Ski-be-dee-bee-boo-doo-me.
What does ski-be-dee-bee mean?
Got the heebie-jeebies. It means
what the fuck does ski-be-dee-bee mean? Not every day you get to see words like ski-be-dee-bee and delu make their way into the Cambridge dictionary.
Cambridge, what the hell's wrong with you? You used to have you with such a standard.
What the ski-be are you doing? Cambridge Dictionary just defines skibidi as a word that can have different meanings, such as cool or bad, or can be used with real meaning as a joke. An example of this word is, what the skibidi are you doing?
What the fuck are you doing, Cambridge?
What the sweet dick? Okay, here. Words reflecting current events and technology. Hallucinated. In the context of AI, a word used to describe when a machine makes up information. Oh, hallucinate. Wait, what? Okay, so I guess that's got a little more.
Why are we adding? This is why nobody likes the English language.
Eco-anxiety, a chronic fear related to the irreversible impacts of environmental change.
Yeah, I have eco-anxiety from these words.
All right, I'll give you 3 more real quick. Touch grass.
Oh, yeah, touch grass. It means go outside and actually touch some grass, damn it.
Advising someone to disengage from online activity.
Yeah, get your ass outside and touch some grass. I know that one.
Broarchy. So oligarchy, but broarchy.
That means the bros and how they situate themselves.
Yeah, male-dominated power structure. And Lewick, L-E-W-K.
L-U-W-K?
Yeah, Lewick.
That's not a word.
I fucking know it is.
That word.
Stylized or particularly striking outfit or look. Chris, you are not Lewick tonight.
I don't give a shit.
You know my dumb ass should not be saying these words either. There's definitely
some kids watching these words and these.
Oh, I know. They're like, oh my god, these
fucking old.
These guys got to be 90 years old.
Yeah, come find me and touch grass, and I'll show you what's up.
There you go. You the best. You the best. All right. Chris, we're 2 weeks away from the NFL. Are we going to be doing the Joe C. Lock? Are we going to be doing Chris Tittle Bitties?
Oh yeah, we're going.
Are we going back?
I'm hoping we get the Tittle Bitties still, and we'll see what the website does here.
But
the Joe C. Lock, I mean, we may have to mix it up depending on where Joe's at.
Do you have last year? Do you have a first to last, a team that you think might not tread as well as they did last year?
Might not tread as well as they did last year. Let's see. Who won the divisions?
I got two I think are not going to do so well.
It was Baltimore. Who the hell was in the South? Was it?
The AFC?
Yeah, AFC. Who's in the South? It was Jacksonville.
Miami?
No, Miami was in the East. So Buffalo won that one.
Sorry. Okay, so Buffalo, the Ravens.
The Ravens.
South would be...
It's Jacksonville, Indy, Tennessee, and who's the third team down there? Or fourth team?
Atlanta.
No, Atlanta's in the NFC.
So Jacksonville,
Tennessee, Indianapolis. Oh, Houston. Houston's in the South.
So Houston won that.
Houston won that one because that's a garbage division. And then the AFC West was won, obviously, by the Chiefs.
Okay, so, yeah. So of those four, who do you see taking a step back?
Oh, definitely Houston.
I actually see – I see differently. I think C.J. Stroud – the problem, he did lose Stephon Diggs, but I do see – I think C.J. Stroud will have a better year than he did last year.
I think Jacksonville will be for some reason, I feel like Jacksonville will be a better team than they were last year. And I feel like
I can see both the Ravens and Kansas City taking
I feel like Kansas or the Ravens definitely take – that division's just stacked with
Aaron Rodgers could I can also see Aaron Rodgers pissing everybody off and having a decent year.
But the Steelers are always a hard out. The Bengals are a good team. They still have decent players. I mean, the Browns aren't great, but that division's just really tough. So I could easily the
Browns are going to So I think I'm seeing the Ravens and Kansas City taking a seat back. I definitely am with you on the Jacksonville having a. I also got a little bit of a vibe from New England Patriots.
Yeah, New England I can see being better. I feel like you're going to have a few more teams. Like you're going to have a little bit better mix of the divisions. I don't think you're going to get three. Was it three teams from the West? No. Did Denver make it last year in the playoffs? Because it was.
No, I don't think they did.
No, Pittsburgh did, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So So
you had what? The Bengals, the Pittsburgh, and the Ravens make the playoffs.
No, Bengals did not make the playoffs.
Oh, they didn't.
No, they were not good enough. Yeah, I think it was.
They must have missed it by a game then, huh?
Yeah, I think it was Buffalo.
Then was it? So then it was Miami and Buffalo.
It's definitely Buffalo.
I think Miami.
It was Baltimore because you get 7 teams. So it was Buffalo, Baltimore, Houston, Kansas City, the Chargers. Maybe it was Denver.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, but I mean, we don't need to figure out who was in the playoffs.
Yeah, we're just wasting time here.
Yeah. And then in the NFC, I see Detroit trailing back a little bit.
I think they're gonna miss their offensive coordinator a little bit more, and I also think Goff he's getting older.
I think the fact
and Amon Brown is getting older.
The fact
receivers just don't age as well.
The fact that you lose both your coordinators and whatnot, I feel like you drop back a little bit.
Yeah, it's hard.
I don't know if they technically lose the division, but I don't see them winning right away with a 14-2 record.
Exactly, and I think the Vikings take a step back. I don't think they were 13-3.
I guess it depends. They were 14-2 or 13-3 or something.
Yeah, so I see them both. I maybe seen them not losing divisions, but coming back.
Yeah, coming back down to earth. They're not going to. They're going to lose one. I can see
Dallas actually having if they keep Michael Parsons, they've got. I think Zach Prescott is healthy. That's a potential.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how the Commanders do this year. I think they maybe take a step back.
Yep. Yeah.
I think Philly's still going to be Philly. They're going to be okay.
Yeah, they're going to be okay. I don't. Yeah, because I don't see the Giants.
I feel the 49ers are going to be a little bit better this year, possibly.
They don't got nobody out there to fucking. I don't know. I think that might be a tough one.
I think out there you have Seattle, you have
Oakland or no?
No, Arizona.
Arizona's another one that's going to be a shit team.
That team just like if they could figure out their like offense, and then who won that? I can't remember who the hell won that division.
Seattle made the playoffs or no? No, they couldn't have.
No, who the hell was out there? Oh, the Rams.
Rams could be a decent team still.
Yeah, but they have the issue with.
Oh yeah, because what's his face?
Stafford has back issues.
Back, yeah.
So I could see the 49ers possibly playing
still playing. Yeah, that's tough. And then
maybe Seattle. No, the Rams won that division.
You know who else I could see taking a step back? Baker Mayfield. I think Baker had a really good year.
Dude, who's really going to be bad? Who's possibly going to be really bad this year is the Saints.
Oh, they're going to be. Yeah.
Their quarterback. Their quarterback options. Oh.
Yeah. So give me your before week 1 prediction of Super Bowl. 2 teams that are going to be in the Super Bowl. Just go out on a limb.
2 teams in the Super Bowl. I am going to choose Baltimore from the AFC.
Oh, I called the Baltimore comeback. Okay.
I do like Baltimore. I still think Baltimore gets there.
All right.
And in the NFC, man, that's a tough one. I don't like any team in the NFC really. People want me. I'm sure there's people like that are homers who like pick Chicago. Hell no, no chance.
There's no chance.
I'm going to choose. Who the hell? I just had him in my head. Damn it. I'm going to choose. Oh, Detroit. I think Detroit. They were both good teams last year. I think Detroit finally figures out a way to get at least one time into the Super Bowl, and then I'm just going to choose Baltimore because Baltimore is loaded in talent. Yeah. They'll probably falter and not make it, but.
Ooh, that's a tough one. I kind of see. I'm just trying to think it out loud here. What teams we've got? I'm going to give it to the Bengals.
Okay, that's fair.
I think they might pull it together for 1 year. And I'm trying to think of the NFC.
The Raiders.
No. I didn't even know they were in the NFC.
No, they're in the AFC.
That's why I was like, what? I'm trying to think. Like, you got Philly again. You know what? I'm going to go on a limb and say Dallas. Dallas
that's
first.
Fair.
First the Bengals.
I was thinking Dallas, and I'm like, I don't like Dallas. I'm not choosing Dallas. I don't care.
And my caveat is they keep Michael Parsons.
That's fair.
Okay. Hit me with take a look at your gifts.
Oh,
These aren't all your gifts, but you can open it all because Joe and Pat are not going to watch this podcast. So,
I got some Guinness teas.
Yeah.
That I'll probably never use because I don't use.
Well, then F your face.
I'm gonna definitely keep these Guinness golf balls because they're cool, and I'll probably lose them.
This is all as a thank you for.
Some more Guinness golf balls. I like it.
These are really not yours.
Oh, they're not?
Yeah.
Cool.
Oh,
some fresh cola Mentos. Fuck yeah.
Hell
yeah.
Random stuff you see in Europe. I love. This is your t-shirt back.
Oh, this is my Voxama t-shirt that
Lauren will not let me keep.
Unbelievable.
And then the true gift.
Oh, this is a pretty cool shirt. 3XLs. What the fuck, A.O.?
Hey, there are 3X's and 2X, you jackaloon. Take a look. See, put it on your lay it on the belly here. This will be the caption of the week. Oh yeah, that's nice. But see, it's not even that big on you.
No, I was just kidding.
Yeah. No, their people are smaller than Americans. So yeah. And then
that's not all my gifts?
No, yeah, I'm gonna get everybody a Guinness glass.
Oh, nice.
So that we can do on the next podcast. We can do a split the G. Even though I killed it last week.
You did. I have a Snapchat of that one.
We should probably put that on the old.
Oh no, you had this video of it. I think.
Yeah, you're right. I did feel bad last week's. Ladies and gentlemen, we do apologize for last week's podcast being out a little late. We forgot that.
Some jackass forgot the SIM cards at home.
We're not going to talk smack about them. All right, let's get into our favorite segment, Chris.
Feels good.
Feel good stories. Feel good.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. Great granddad gets hole-in-one at age 93. Maybe the best golfer in Britain to do it. The oldest golfer in Britain to do it.
93.
93. Can you imagine being 93 and still golfing? Fuck yeah.
I'd be riding the horse all the way down the fairway.
Grandma delivers daughter's baby in the back seat of car and then saves his life. Holy sweet Jesus.
Wow.
They both don't look that. I don't, who's the grandmother? Who's the daughter? Sorry, I'm not trying to be rude, but they both look the same age.
Yeah, that's a little rough.
There was a baby born at the office that I was at yesterday. Ladies and gentlemen, it is crazy to be a part of that. All right. Sense of smell may be restored using radio waves without need for surgery.
That's kind of cool.
What's his name? Crap. Dan Soder has no sense of smell. I should send this video or send this article to him. He lost his sense of smell from smoking in COVID.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Glasgow. I love a little Glasgow. Archaeologists say that word for me.
Archaeologists to excavate Glasgow's first
skate park with the help of former skateboarders. That's pretty crazy.
That is kind of cool that the skateboarders get to do it.
I wonder how old that's got. Like the 90s, maybe 80s.
If they're excavating it, you got to imagine it's got to be something older. Because the other thing is like skateboarding wasn't really like a thing until like the 70s, I think.
Yeah. So
it can't be that old.
The new bionic knee is changing the game for lower leg amputees, which is great. It
nice.
Looks like they have like a whole leg again. That's
good. Pretty cool.
Woman receives thousands of letters from dad growing up. Now anyone can request a letter from dad. Okay, we're gonna have to look into that one a little bit. A woman who was blessed with a loving father as her pen pal while growing up has decided to share the gift her father with the world. Starting the Dad Letter Project, she's now connecting the love of letter writing among a group of fathers with a world of lonely, discouraged, or simply curious people. Oh, that's kind of cool.
Nice.
All right, let's get a couple more here and we'll get out of here. Masked hero goes viral for painting over graffiti on buildings in northern Italy. Dude, I hear Italy, Pat tells us this, and Pat would probably say this. He would talk about Italy for 10 years.
Oh, yeah. We'd have to punch him.
The graffiti in Italy and all parts of this world. Like, listen, you guys can talk as much shit about Chicago as you want. One thing nice is they do an insane job of getting rid of graffiti.
Yeah.
And I will pay, my taxes can go to that any day. I like when we went to Toronto, the amount of graffiti in Toronto was insane. And that was like 6 years ago. Conservatists hail recovery of 150 struggling species thanks to projects by Natural England. So they're saving. That's awesome. They're saving a bunch.
That is kind of wild.
Yeah,
it's 150 species. That's
All right, let's see here. Oh, here we go. New delivery system for chemo treatments eliminates bladder cancer in 82% of patients.
Nice. Hell yeah. Need to get that up to 100, Pepsi.
We need to get all the cancers out.
Yeah.
All right. Local communities protecting millions of acres of orangutan habitat beyond national park boundaries.
Okay.
That's awesome.
Okay, yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's probably good. Let's see here. Because we didn't do any last year, I don't think.
No,
four National Guardsmen save a man's life after stopping for lunch in Poland.
Nice.
That's awesome. Oh, I see. So these guys were in Poland from America. They're from the Alabama National Guard.
Oh.
Saving lives.
There we go.
All right, Chris, you got anything else you want to make sure? How did you like the Cola Mentos?
That was pretty tasty. It does taste. You know what it reminded me of? If you get the Cola gummies.
Oh, yeah. Those
from
are
Harry Bro.
I love those. All right, ladies and gentlemen, do us a favor. Hit that like, subscribe, comment.
Email Pat Lynch that you miss him.
Yeah, tell the boys.
Tell him you were upset that he wasn't here
Comment
this week.
that you are pissed that Joe is taking so many weeks off in August.
Yeah.
We'll see you next week. Do yourself a favor. Make sure you hit the waters, ibuprofen, so that they don't want to have any issues on a Sunday. Everybody loves a nice, clean Sunday.
Exactly.
And on that beautiful note, we're going to get out of here and go enjoy ourselves and listen to some live music maybe.
Bye. See you. Feel better, Joe. Bye.